Topic number 4. And this is one Damien would like, isn't it?
Yeah,
you know that,
definitely.
You know that. All right, topic number 4 is Daredevil season 4 is happening on Disney Plus.
It was always going to.
Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, it's in the works. It's in the works, people. That's Damien's. I mean, listen, we love Daredevil.
Yeah,
the Netflix, which is now gone on Disney Plus. But Damien is a super fan of that show.
Yeah,
and that's what he really wanted. I mean, I would have been happy if they did a series or a movie.
Yeah.
But he really wanted a continuation of the Netflix.
Yeah.
And it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do now. So
yeah, and it makes sense.
Yeah, Damien's dancing in the street in his underwear right now.
Yeah, you know it. Dancing in the street.
But yeah, so it says...
where's it reporting from?
Oh, yes. Screen Rant. So it says, Marvel Studios is reportedly developing a Daredevil reboot series produced by Kevin Feige. Ever since Netflix cancelled Daredevil in 2018. Wow, it's been that long ago. 4 years. Shit. Audiences have wanted to see more of Charlie Cox's Marvel character. These hopes finally came to fruition in 2021 when he returned as Matt Murdock in a cameo in Spider-Man No Way Home. The appearance is expected to be the beginning of a new chapter of Daredevil's live-action stories, which is rumoured to include roles in She-Hulk and Echo. Well, we knew about Echo. She-Hulk's a new one. Still, there has been optimism that a Daredevil project properly set in the Marvel Cinematic Universe will happen. When it comes to conversations about Daredevil's MCU future, many want to see that include Daredevil Season 4. Disney's recent move to bring the 3 seasons of Daredevil and the rest of the former Marvel Netflix shows to Disney Plus opened the door for the series to potentially continue. The chances of Charlie Cox returning to lead another Daredevil project seemed even more likely after it was recently discovered that Disney set up a Blind Faith Productions LLC. This was followed by news that an MCU project starring the Devil of Hell's Kitchen could begin filming before the end of the year. Wow. Now, Production Weekly has revealed that Marvel Studios is indeed working on a Daredevil-centric project. It is being referred to as a Daredevil reboot series produced by Kevin Feige and Chris Gray, which should release on Disney+. This could indicate that Disney and Marvel Studios are working quickly to get the series off the ground. The production listing doesn't include any cast members, but Charlie Cox will be back to star as Matt Murdock in any Daredevil MCU project. Details for Marvel's plans for the Daredevil reboot are unsurprisingly few at the moment. The classification of it being a reboot, though, indicates Netflix show is not considered part of the MCU canon by Marvel Studios, and this isn't a Daredevil Season 4 continuation. That kind of contradicts what they said earlier, though. However, that doesn't mean that other actors from the prior 3 series of Daredevil won't return alongside Charlie Cox. Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin is already primed for a return after Hawkeye.
He's coming.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Karen Page, Foggy Nelson, Elektra, and others could come back as MCU variants of their previous continuity. Okay.
So
they kind of contradicted themselves in that article, though. Because first they said it is a continuation, season 4. Then they said no, but actually it's a reboot, so it's not continuation.
yeah,
So like
reboot is not continuation.
well, it's not. But what are your thoughts on this, bro?
My thoughts. First of all, why did they even stop Daredevil? And it was so popular.
Probably the same reason why it's on Disney Plus now. I think the deal was up until a certain point. Because remember, they cancelled all of them.
Yeah.
You know.
What is that, like the Luke Cage, Jessica Jones? Because I was wondering why none of them came back.
Because, yeah, so obviously it's to do with the deal that they did with Disney. But if you remember, only Daredevil and Jessica Jones got season 3 off the ground before they cancelled it. So that's why those two had a season 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So there was something in the contract, a clause, or they triggered something
Yeah.
to make them stop. Because why would you stop?
Yeah.
Why would you stop?
Yeah.
Because if I've got Daredevil and I know that is a winner.
Right. But you got to remember, as we said in the previous topic, previous show, this cancellation coincided with the launch of Disney Plus. If you remember, this was around the same time they launched Disney Plus.
Yep.
So that was probably in the contract at some point that when we launch our streaming service, you must cease production of
our our asset basically because it's theirs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I don't know. It just is what it is. What?
I mean, look. Do you want it to be a continuation of the Netflix series, or do you want them to do like sort of like what they did with Kingpin?
I think
Hawkeye.
I'm gonna tell you honestly. I don't think it matters because Kevin Feige's at the wheel. So whatever he decides to do will be for the greater of where he wants the character and the whole program to go. Like anyone else, I'll be like, meh.
But do you think it will be a continuation of the Netflix?
No.
You don't think so?
No, I think Kevin Feige will want to start interlinking certain things himself as well. I think this will come into play as well.
Yeah.
Why would you just do it, in the films? I think he'll do it with the, like the Luke Cages and whatnot. I think things will mix a lot.
Yeah. So you don't think it's going to continue?
No.
I can kind of see where you're coming from actually, because if you
he doesn't copy things and he doesn't continue other people's
things.
things.
He likes to do his own thing.
Right.
And it kind of showed in when Vincent D'Onofrio came back as Kingpin, because that Kingpin was slightly different.
Yes.
He had more powers. He was a lot stronger.
Yeah.
Like he was flinging them all over the place.
And that's how it's supposed
breaking
to
doors and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So that was a little different to the Netflix version. So I can see
Kevin Feige at the wheel. Whatever happens is going to be great.
Yeah, 100%.
It's going to be great.
But to the point that is it going to be a continuation of the Netflix series? I agree with you. I don't think it will.
I don't think so.
I don't think it will because, like I said, they set a precedent with Kingpin.
Yeah,
and you can see Kingpin is slightly different, even though Vincent D'Onofrio said in his head it's the same guy, but that's Vincent D'Onofrio's
take
right.
Yeah,
and that because Damien gets a little bit like, no, it is a continuation because Vincent D'Onofrio, but that's his thing. Yeah, that's not necessarily
Damien. It's not a continuation. How about that, brother?
Yeah, so
not gonna be. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, I tend to agree. Although this article did kind of contradict itself. I kind of agree with you, on that.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a continuation. Then that means we don't think that all the other series are going to be continuations either. Do you know what I mean? They're all going to be slightly different than from the Netflix version.
Well, you think about Luke Cage, how Luke Cage ended. That ended in a way where you could start that from scratch.
Yeah.
Like that's how that ended.
Yeah.
It didn't end in a way where there's nothing to continue.
And again,
when Mahershala come out of it,
but the
other guy.
But to be honest, for me, when it comes to Luke Cage, that's not the most problematic part.
No,
the N word, the N bombs are the most problematic part.
Allow it.
That's gonna be very problematic. That's up for me. That's one of the main reasons why they definitely can't continue, especially on Disney, continue Luke Cage as the Netflix iteration.
Yeah.
They can't.
Yeah.
They can't.
The thing is, like obviously this is a culture thing because they love the N bomb in the States.
Yeah.
And I see all different races saying it, where that doesn't happen here.
Yeah.
It doesn't happen here.
But
so I'm just thinking, how desensitized are they over there?
But again, we did a story not very long ago about the parental TV cancel complaining. Yeah. This is the kind of stuff that they'll complain about. And to a certain degree, I kind of agree with them because don't get me wrong. Listen, I'm not.
Needed.
It's
not needed
in a Disney. Listen, on Disney Plus, it's not needed.
No,
it's not.
No,
I understood where they were going with it with the whole Netflix version, and as to your point, Leon, it's based in America, and you're right. That's what Americans, especially Black Americans, that's how they speak. So in that sense, it's
Black Americans.
Well, a lot of
I see the Hispanics saying it. All different.
Yeah. Well, that's one thing. I mean, we're going off at a tangent now.
Yeah,
but that's one thing I would say Black America is responsible for every race being comfortable using that word now. But anyway, that's a discussion for another time. But
backlash.
But yeah, I don't think using the M-bombs in Luke Cage on Disney Plus is going to be a winner.
Put it this way. What did it bring? Nothing.
I thought it brought realism to the Netflix one, but that's Netflix. This is Disney Plus.
Yeah.
This is the reason why you have the PTC, the Parent TV Council, protesting this move of bringing those shows to Disney Plus. So it would not, and especially nowadays with the whole, diversity thing, and it will not look good for Disney to be putting M-bombs in there.
I don't think so.
In there. If they had it on Hulu, that'd be different.
Yeah.
Because Hulu's more adult orientated.
Yeah.
But to equate your and remember what they've done when they launched Disney Plus. They all this. So remember we spoke about this as well. Dumbo, that depiction of the crows.
Jim Crow.
Right. They even put a warning on that these depictions are culturally not right or something along those lines.
Yeah.
So do you really think they're then gonna go put a show that's got bare N bombs in it? That's not gonna happen.
House fly. I seen all that too.
Yeah, well, that's not gonna happen. Not on Disney Plus.
No.
Not on Disney Plus.
No.
So, but to be honest, I don't think it's gonna lose anything by it because you can be gritty and street without using the M word.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. It won't lose anything. It won't lose anything. That's why when I said to you, what does it bring? Well, it was in me able to say that you can take it away.
I hear what you're saying.
And I wouldn't look at Luke Cage any different.
I would even argue, and we've spoken about this of certain things, and adds to my casting as well, that they could actually improve in a lot of things, like the fighting ability of Luke Cage. Listen, we love you, Michael Coulter, but
do we?
Your fighting ability.
Do we?
Was shown up.
You love
especially.
him.
I think he's a good actor.
Nah, he's alright. He's good.
He's a good actor.
I'm just...
But your fighting ability got shown up in season 2 with Bushmaster.
Yeah. So unless you've had long now, you've had long. Because you see what I would have done?
Yeah.
I'd have made sure, right, this is me. This is my role. Like, am I Luke Cage for long? You need to go away. You need to go to the hills of Thailand and then move all the way to China and then go somewhere else and just learn all these...
Because I was not happy with certain things about that iteration of Luke Cage. One, the physique. I know Coulter said he put on about 30 pounds, but you couldn't have put on 30 pounds. You couldn't have.
It would have been fat.
Right. Or even if you put on 30 pounds, you wouldn't look the way you looked.
Yeah.
Like... Look at Chris Hemsworth. Look how he looks. He went all in for Thor. You can see that. All in.
Michael was peanut butter, smooth.
Bruv.
You
should have come to see us. We would have hooked you up, man.
That's what I'm saying.
Chicken and broccoli, you know what I mean?
Chicken and broccoli.
But anyway, listen. If you get Luke Cage, all good. I'm sure you will make the necessary
adjustments.
Adjustments. If not... Come see me, man.
Yeah.
I'm Luke Cage, you know what I mean? But yeah.
Larry for Luke.
But yeah, I mean, listen, I can't wait to see what they bring to the table with Daredevil.
Well, now that I know Kevin Feige's at the wheel,
and we know it's a series, so I can't wait. And also, we might get a preview because obviously I think he will appear in Echo, and as it says there, maybe even She-Hulk.
Does Kevin do series?
Yeah, he's in charge of everything.
Everything.
Every single thing. Yeah.
What's the last one he done?
The last series we did, Hawkeye.
Is it Hawkeye? Yeah, he oversaw.
Yeah. Okay. He oversaw everything Marvel Studios. You know what I mean?
Say no more.
So yeah. What do you guys think? I mean, Do you want to see a season 4 of Daredevil, and do you want to see it continue the Netflix version or have its own MCU
Kevin
Disney
Feige
Plus
magic.
Kevin Feige version?
Yeah.
Leave us some comments down below and let us know what you think.
Yummy. I know you thinking something. Tell me what it is.
Let us know.